All right, what's up, everybody? I hope you guys are having a great Friday. Having a good end to your trading week. This week. This today was definitely a day that slapped me up. Learned a lot of lessons from the actions that I took today in the market. I'm just gonna go over it. Guys, please like and subscribe down below. I know I'm just starting this, but I'm really enjoying doing this with everybody that does watch these. I also have a Discord link down in the description as well. We just reached 40 members, so trying to keep it growing. I really like having everybody in there that is just like minded. I really started the Discord just to be able to speak to like minded people, whether you trade, stocks, options, uh, cryptocurrencies, um, or futures. Like myself, I just really like talking to other traders. So please join down below. It's totally free. I don't teach or sell it, or I don't sell anything. We all just talk about what we got going on currently in the market, and like trades, this and that. We go over like each of each other's trades, give each other feedback. It's really helped me grow, and I think that it would be beneficial to anybody else that's looking to improve their trading. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. Today, starting off on the day, I was extremely not extremely. I was bearish on price. Right now I have it in replay mode. So I was bearish on the market. We had some news that came out at 8:30. It didn't really affect the market too much. But at New York Stock Exchange Open, I was looking to see price take this high, and then sell off, at least coming down to this low, and then possibly rebalance to equilibrium of the 1 hour price range that we were in. So but that did not happen. So on the 5 minute, was just looking at, uh, okay, like what is structure looking like, and things like that. Going down to the 1 minute, let me going down to the 1 minute here. So down on the 1 minute, we had a divergence between ES and NQ. Let me, where are we at? So we had, but the thing is with one thing I learned today, like time and price aren't always correlated. Sometimes, like a low here isn't gonna be like a low on NQ. If you look on my, like the time stamp on ES, like the low isn't the same low. Uh, that can, I think that discorrelation between time and price can negate these types of losses from happening. Just like like this divergence here, where I base the trade off of this high getting taken, um, and this high getting taken, we have a higher high formed after a high, and then a lower high here, where this isn't as clean. It's just more aligning time, and the price action isn't as correlated. In the sense of like the structure itself, even though we would be looking for a divergence here. So nonetheless, continuing on to what happened today. So I see this happen. I see this take place. Let me go back to here. So I see this high get put in. I see that the high doesn't get taken here. And then I'm looking for a sell off and a break of a bullish imbalance, to show that we are possibly going to go shorter, at least targeting here and then down here. So the way price wanted to move, once we got this break here, I entered shorts, and took a loss. So let me just put this here. So took shorts, stop at the divergence high, because this is now supposed to be the protected high. And then, take profit one was going to be here. Even though this is like a negative risk reward, I would have just left it open, move stops to break even. But then overall take profit would have been here. Looking to see price just rebalance. And then, whatever was going to happen after that was the market's decision. I didn't want to be a part of anything else. So let's see how that. So automatically gets disrespected. At this point, I'm seeing that price is looking to flip, and that the draw might actually be higher, which these highs here on the higher time frames. So on the higher time frames here, these like 1 hour and 4 hour highs. So once I saw that, price broke above, I was totally fine with it. I actually went in only with one contract here. I went in with low size. Um, Usually I enter with three contracts. I entered with one, just to lower the risk, because it was a Friday. I've had a good week. I didn't want to just erase all my profits for the week in one day. So Took this loss. It is what it is. At this point, I'm looking to see some more structure form. So we break above here. At this point, I'm confident that price is flipped and now we're looking to go higher on the day, that the daily objective is higher here, at least coming back up to here and then here. So with ES and NQ, we're just looking for another divergence. I wish I could do like the replay on both. I'll try that next. I'll try that another time. I don't want to mess up my flow right now. So looking for, you know, any type of low to get swept, say like, so I was targeting really this low initially to get swept and then possibly get any type of buy model to continue up higher. Very similar to the trade from yesterday that I was looking to see happen. So price ends up bleeding through on both ES and NQ. So price takes the low, continues to the downside. And then at this point, I'm seeing that we have this low put in here on NQ that got taken, but not on ES. So basically what I wanted to see happen, but just a little bit later. Now we have a divergence to the upside, and now I just need to target, I need to identify anywhere that I can enter the market that follows my trading plan. So this here, the break of this imbalance, the disrespect of this bearish imbalance to go lower would have been was my entry. So I entered here, and the reason I entered here is because if we were going to keep going short immediately, price was most likely to respect this imbalance. We would have respected it and done something like this. We maybe would have consolidated, wicked out, but came back in, and then we would have continued down with bearish flow. But with the divergence, with the low getting taken, and then also with the break of the imbalance, I was very confident in buys here. Stops at the divergence low, and then profit set to high. So this is what my position was looking like. Entered with full size. I was very confident in this. The reason that I had this drawn out is because this is the only imbalance that had been respected and that stayed respected here on the 1 minute time frame. So I just wanted to be aware of it when price ever reached that point, but I didn't plan on exiting, which is something that I should have done. So like when price reaches this point here, I was looking at this like, okay, this is just an imbalance, but maybe this is actually a high that's put in and price is sweeping that high to now go lower. I should have at least had stops at break even here. Well, I did somewhat. I exited manually when price came back down. So let me just bring that back. So price came back down. Once price reached around here, I just closed manually. Then I entered again after seeing this candle targeting this high because I'm thinking that we just soup this and then we're going to keep going up higher. And that was definitely the way that I was looking at the chart. That was my perspective on what was going to happen for the day. I don't know why I was so attached to the idea of price coming up to this price point here, but I should have monitored my expectations better. I should have just taken the profits. I was up a very good amount here, where I could have just left for the day and ended the week, you know, over 2,000, 3,000 in profit, and that would have been great. So, yeah, you know, price ends up coming back down. I'm still holding. I don't know why. The entry followed my rules great. It's just the trade management was not the best. So then we end up bleeding through. I get stopped out, and at that point, I'm just done for the day. I didn't want to just keep on taking trades that, you know, 3 entries, took an entry here, quick loss, break even, then I entered again here. Literally same price and everything, and then I just, you know, price comes up. I could have at least had stops at break even, but I was just so married to the trade idea. So yeah, that was today. Today was definitely an interesting and tricky day. Probably would have been better to just not have gotten into a trade. But it is what it is. I'm learning how to manage these better in real time as I'm going from swing trading to scalping, and then also just you know, try not to beat myself up. I think that in situations like this, just try to take what you can learn from it, and then, you know, move on and move into the next week with more knowledge than you did the previous week. So thank you guys for watching. Like I said, please like and subscribe. I have the Discord link in the description, and I'll see you guys you know, tomorrow.